exercise, my gymnastics training workout, which you can use to increase your gymnastics power and strength. So this is for anyone, if you're a beginner or just want to level up your power. So let's begin. Before any gymnastics workout, it is really important to warm up all of our different muscles so we can prevent any injuries. So let's begin with a quick dynamic workout. We'll do each exercise for 10 seconds. Let's first begin with some jumping jacks. Great job, guys, almost done. Okay, next let's do some hops. Up and down. Do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, next we'll do some arm circles on each arm to really loosen the muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Forward, 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our last exercise will be lunges on each leg. So let's do 2 on each leg. 1, 2. Nice balancing, guys. 1 and 2. Great job. We're done our workout. Now let's get into the actual workout because we're done the warm-up. Great job. Now let's begin our workout. Our first section is going to be on our abs and core exercises. And it can be either done with a mat or it can either also be done on the floor if you do not have a mat. So our first exercise will be a hollow hold for 30 seconds. Make sure that your core is really tight and your back is nice and rounded. I'll show you it so that when we can begin the timer in 1, 2, and 3. Let's do this, guys. See, my legs are really tight and they're glued together. They're not open. They're nicely together. And my arms can be either here or they can be up here for an extra challenge. We'll hold this for roughly 30 seconds. Wow, I can really feel my abs already. For our second core exercise, we'll be doing an out curve hold. This is what it looks like. And we'll be holding this for 30 seconds as well. So we're going to start over here, nice and straight, and we're going to lift our legs and our arms at the same time. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Great job, guys. You look like superheroes. Keep pointing your fingers and stretch them nicely out. Almost there. For our third exercise, we're going to be holding a plank for 1 minute. So let's begin. This is going to be our last core exercise. So we don't want to be too high, but we also don't want to be too low so we're arching. We want to be right in the middle of this, like this. And our shoulders should be lined right with our elbows, not like this, not like this, right on top, like a stack. If you're shaking, that means you're actually feeling it. Great job, guys, we got this. This is the last one, as I said before. We're going to be doing some arms, my favorite. So firstly, we're going to begin with a set of 10 push-ups. And we're going to do 2 sets of 10. So let's begin with the first set of 10, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll do 10 more push-ups. So let's begin. Whew, we got this. You can do them spread out, you can put your hands close. My preference is shoulder width apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, break, let's begin with our second set of push-ups. Let's do this. Go nice and slow again. You can change the push-up variation if you like, from wide to short, whatever you like. I'll keep doing the same for now. Okay, so let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Perfect. Great job, guys. Let's do our next arm exercise. Okay, so for our second arm exercise, we'll be doing some interims. For an interim, firstly, you're going to have to stand up, and then using your arms, you're going to walk out as far as you can. You can stop here, we can go a little bit further. And then you're going to walk back to your toes slowly. And this counts as one interim, and we're going to be doing 10 of these in total. So that was 1, let's do number 2. 8, okay guys, 2 more. 9, and our last one. And we're done. Great job, guys. That was 10 inches. Whew, we're done. Next we'll be doing the arm and legs portion of the workout. Okay guys, so for the next portion of our workout, we're going to be looking at our legs. And the first exercise is going to be jump squats. So we're going to have our legs shoulder width apart and our hands in front of us. And we're going to slowly bend our knees right in front so we can have our toes a little bit outwards for stability as well. So we're going to do slow squats. We're going to jump. And that's going to be 1. We're going to do 10 and we're going to do 2 sets of 10. So 20 jump squats in total. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's take a quick break. Okay, now let's do the rest of our 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there, 8, 9, 10. Wow, we're done. Let's move on to our second exercise now. For our second legs exercise, we're going to be doing heel raises. So we're going to do some heel raises like this. So we're going to be shoulder width apart again, hands together. We just do up and down. And we're going to do 20 of these. 2, 3, nice and slow. 4, 5, 6. This is for the lower part of your legs. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, I can feel it in my calves. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, and 20. Perfect. We're done legs, and next we'll be doing some flexibility. Woo, you guys have done amazing. Now that our workout is over, we're going to move on to the small stretching portion. And firstly, we're going to begin by stretching our splits to prevent any injuries in the future. So firstly, we'll begin with a big lunge. So we're going to have one of our legs forward. It can be either your right or your left. And we're going to hold a lunge like this, pressing our hip forward for 5 seconds. 1, you can really push your hip forward, like shake it. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. again, reach our nose to our knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Now let's slide into our splits again. For a good 5 seconds. Ooh, this kind of hurts. It's my bad leg. That's why you always need to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Great job, guys. So, lastly, our last exercise is going to be stretching our wrists. And that's how we're going to do that is that we're going to have our hands together. We're going to do a little roller coaster like this. Ooh, really wiggle our wrists. And we're going to have our hands together and we're going to shake our wrists. Perfect. This is the end of our workout. Thank you so much for staying and following me along. And I hope you guys like this workout. Thank you. Lastly, for the last bit of our workout, we're going to do a little challenge by putting all of our gymnastics strength to the test. We're going to see how long we can hold our hands together. You can either follow me along on the floor, or you can use the wall behind you to assist you in your handstand. So let's do it. Whew, that was great. Good job, guys. That was an amazing handstand. Keep on doing gymnastics and keep flipping. Yay, that was the end of our workout. You guys really crushed it today. And if you want more home workouts for gymnastics, you guys can follow Grow with Gunny and you can hit the subscribe button. You have 5 seconds. Let's do it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you to everyone who smashed the subscribe button right now and turned on their notifications. Thank you so much for following this workout. And if you want to see more, you can subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.